I designed my 6-week Midlife Mastery program because I am a woman in perimenopause. I'm almost 56 years old, and over the last 2 years, I've really felt my body change, not only physically, but also mentally, experiencing symptoms like brain fog, a little anxiety, maybe sadness, body aches and pains, sleepless nights, and just not feeling like myself. And I knew something was up, which is why I started to do research. And I really wanted to understand what's happening in these years over 40, 50, and beyond. And as I started doing my research, I decided and understood that there are so many women out there that are experiencing many of the same symptoms that I've been experiencing, and even many different ones. So my passion became developing a program where I could teach women the things that they were happening to their body and really understanding it, but knowing that they don't have to accept it. There are things that we can do to make sure that we live long and strong, and we can counteract many of the things that are happening to our bodies, like losing muscle mass, losing bone density. Our hearts are now less protected from the lack of estrogen in our bodies, and cognitive health. And I really wanted to make sure that I can teach women how to understand these things and then tell you how to counteract that you don't have to suffer. You don't have to wait for it to pass, because it may not pass. There are many women that are in their 60s and over that still get hot flashes and still get night sweats and still have poor sleep and are suffering bone loss or muscle loss. And we don't have to do that. 6 weeks takes you through everything: your nutrition, your exercise modalities, your nutritional supplements, all about hormones. And we talk all about the key hormones and which ones drop as we age and how they affect us as we age and what we can do to change that. I go through all of that. It's a deep dive into hormones. And I do touch on bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. I am on bioidenticals myself, so I can speak from knowledge. And I've also surrounded myself with doctors in the BHRT space that have given me a lot of excellent science-backed data, information that I can share with you that debunks a lot of the myths that many of your mainstream doctors will tell you. It causes cancer. If you have cancer in your family, you can't do it. If you're susceptible to blood clotting, you can't do it. If you're over 59, 60 years old, it's not necessary. We go through all that, and we talk about blood work and what blood work to ask your doctor to test for. And if they won't do it, because many of them won't, other ways that you can get it done. And then I'm going to talk to you about endocrine disruptors and all the things in our environment that really affect our delicate hormone balance as women. And we need to know these things because it's very important, especially if we want to age well. We can't stop the years from coming, but we can certainly affect how we feel as we age. And that's a key component of Midlife Mastery. And then we tie it all up in a nice bow in the 6th week, and we talk about our central nervous system and how to calm ourselves down, how to dial ourselves down when we start to get anxious, or we start to go down the rabbit hole, or we start to feel a little bit out of control and our emotions and our hormones take over. Bring us back to a place of logic and reason so that we can make clear, good decisions for our lives. And then I want to teach women, yes, you can be confident. You can be sexy, you can be amazing, you can learn a new discipline, you can go back to school, you can do anything you want in these years. And I want to set you up to feel great at 65, 75, 85, 95, depending on how long you want to be here for. But there are many things that you need to be doing now. Have you had a DEXA scan, and what is that? There are just so many things that you need to understand that will help you live longer, live stronger. So please get on my Midlife Mastery waitlist. I teach the course 3 times a year, once in the winter, once in the spring, once in the fall. It will be the best 6 weeks of your life. It's gonna teach you so much about longevity, anti-aging, and really how to take your life back and feel confident and sexy again in midlife and beyond.